All right, we're recording, and Scott's not ready. Wear your headphones. Oh, I plugged them in for you, buddy. Remember when you said, "Oh, are you ready? Oh, are you ready? You haven't responded. Oh my goodness, you never respond. I gotta go. I have to leave." And then what do? Get this whole setup ready, and guess who's not ready? This guy.
There's so much trash in here.
Yeah, maybe you should throw things out instead of hoard. It's not my fault. Also, sorry, guys, for this Bull Chat being posted later. It's just been very hectic and chaotic, but we delivered, and we hope that you don't mind that it's a little late today. But
what about that delivery last week? We missed that delivery.
Yeah, that one, it's fine. But our listeners understand.
I don't think they do.
Okay. Well, then you're misguided.
I don't understand.
You don't?
The Stupid Man box took a dump.
Okay.
Well, explain what happened.
Yeah, there was a memory card issue with it, but I fixed it.
Oh, do you remember before we recorded, you're like, I have to reformat it.
It's so funny how you don't understand how technology works.
But you were like, I have to reformat it.
But then you somehow understand how technology works. It's one or the other. Mm-hmm. You pick.
This is good, honey.
Are you illiterate, or do you understand what's going on?
Illiterate?
Yeah, when it comes to tech things.
No, but before we recorded, you were like...
Okay. Because I recorded multiple things with it when it was still like that. I have no idea why that one crapped the bed, but...
Anyway, it was a really funny episode.
It was fun. It was a good time.
It was great. Scary was here. We were singing. Me So Horny. Jesus. Everything. It was a great episode.
Well, regardless, we're
Joseph.
here for you guys today.
Can I ask you a question? What would happen? You still have the YouTube video?
The what?
The YouTube video, because it did record on YouTube.
Yeah.
Can we just post it? I know the audio will be horrendous.
So there's no point.
I think people would like to see it.
No, it doesn't make sense. For someone, you are so all over the place. You have zero, code that you follow.
What do you mean?
If I said we're going to post it like that, you'd be like, the audio quality is not up to our standards.
No,
But yet, somehow you want me to take that and upload it, and you're like, everybody is asking for it. Because I know these things, and we need to upload it.
I know.
No, it sounds like crap.
I know.
I don't think it's smart to do it.
I know the audio will be horrendous.
So I don't think it's smart.
But I think
end of story.
I think people are curious.
Well, great.
I would like
to
see it. I want to see it.
Well, then I'll send you the MP4 file. You could open it up, and you could listen to it on your way home in the car. Make sure, because you don't have the thing that plugs in, you keep it real loud. Otherwise, you're not going to hear a single word.
I have headphones.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for coming back this week. We're so happy that you guys are listening. How was your vacation?
It was great.
Great.
How was your vacation?
So wonderful. I had the best time.
You were wearing that thing. I saw you in the desert.
Yeah, I went to Morocco. It was a really great time.
Now, what can I ask? Why did you, of all places, why Morocco?
Okay. I wanted to go to Morocco for quite some time.
Oh, I just feel like it was the kind of thing where you stood in front of a map and threw a dart.
No, false. I really, really wanted to. I really wanted to go to Morocco. I went years ago to Tangier on a day trip. It wasn't great.
A day?
Yeah, because we were in Marbella, Spain, and Marbella, Spain is across from
these things
Tangier.
Are all foreign to me. I've never heard. I mean, I've heard of these places, but
yeah. So Tangier, Tangier, Morocco is really close to Marbella, Spain. So you could take a boat and do a day trip.
Newman,
which we did. Okay, well, he'll get the Bull Chat notification soon. Anyway, I wanted to go there because I really wanted to do a desert trip. And I did a desert trip.
Right.
And it was fun.
Okay.
Don't call Newman. Let me call Newman. Why are you calling him? I can hook it up to this.
What?
Why are you doing this?
Doing what?
I can hook it up to this, and then people can listen to the call.
No, it's okay.
Just end that.
Hey!
Newman, I'm going to call you. Answer my call. Don't listen. Hang up on this one.
I don't know what I'm doing.
You do know what you're doing. Stop pretending to be tech illiterate.
Look at those guitars. That's cool.
Thank you. God.
Oh, boy.
I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, is this the right thing?
But I FaceTimed him. I thought it was cooler for him to see what we were doing.
We can FaceTime him on this, and it feeds through this, so it's good quality audio. Not that we're going like this. We don't need to do that. You know this. Jeez, it's like talking to my grandpa and him just being like,
what?
But I don't want to do that. Well, okay, Gramps, let's just do it, please. I'm not a grandpa.
What's taking you so long there, millennial?
Oh, my God. I'm just going to call him.
I got to him in a second.
I got to him in a second. Hey, let's get it. Jesus.
Mary and Joseph.
Yeah, with all just cars and all the children. I can't do it.
He doesn't know how to FaceTime you, so he just called you.
Good morning, Andrew.
Hi, Newman.
Also, it's me.
Hello, Scotty.
How are you?
Good.
You know, due to some
What's
issues, we're just first recording the Bull Chat right now, so it'll populate soon.
Okay. Well, you mean, how's it going to populate if you haven't even recorded it yet?
Well,
we're recording it now,
yes.
and then I'm taking it directly afterwards and uploading it. And
Right.
so then,
Oh, you're gonna walk it over. I got it. Okay.
oh yeah, I'm walking it over to Colorado.
But most likely, the Stupid Man box will again crash, and we will lose all of this. So at least you're here to witness that we did it.
Once again, the stupid man box. I'm Scott.
I've had a Stupid Man box for 2 years, and I've never had a single problem with it.
Right?
I
right?
had one memory card formatting
Wow.
issue, and now this is like all he's going to talk about.
But it was a spectacular episode. Like, it was one for the record books. It was a really, really great episode.
We're FaceTiming you too.
No, we don't need to. We just
Well,
we can. Let
You
them-
made me
It's
I
too-
can't.
it's-
I can't.
Also, that just reminded me, I can't drive you home today.
I don't need to be driven home. I'm
Okay.
okay. Thank you.
Are we on an episode right now?
Can I
Yes.
what? Yes.
Are we live? Are we on an episode?
Yeah.
We're live now.
Oh, hello, listeners.
Welcome back, Newman.
Well, they can't answer you.
Oh my!
Oh.
He knows this.
Yeah, it's my first day, Scotty.
Scott's in my Scotty B
Yeah.
right now is
Mhm.
truly on some type of tear today.
What are you
don't-
talking about?
Some type of tear. It is one for the books. Other Scott.
Have you guys looked into that couples therapy that I recommended?
Yeah, we're going to get into it.
I truly
You
don't think I
should.
could do it.
If there is a couples therapist listener, please serialkillerspc.com, use the contact form and get in touch. We need this.
He'd make the therapist quit.
I might.
Yeah, probably.
I could see it.
Did you call me for a specific reason, or is this because that I texted you saying where's the episode?
Right, you texted me, so we were in the middle of the episode, so I needed to call you. That's all.
Okay, all right.
Well, it's
is there
coming. It's
anything
coming
else that-
soon. Stand by. It's coming soon.
All right, is there anything else you need from me?
That's it.
Okay, thank you, gentlemen.
All right.
Thank
Bye,
you, listeners.
Newman.
Have a great day.
Bye, guys.
They couldn't hear you. They couldn't talk back. Okay. So anyway, tell me more about Morocco and the sand.
Yeah, so it was really fun.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the middle of the desert,
Right.
and I went sandboarding.
Ooh.
I rode a camel, and I rode
One hump or two?
one,
Okay.
because Russian camels, fun fact, have two humps.
So sometimes if you see them in a zoo, they're
If it's
from
a two-humped
Russia.
camel, that's a Russian camel.
How do they speak?
What?
How do they speak?
What?
I like when you do the Russian thing.
Oh, I am a Russian camel. We are not like the one-hump camel.
You
We have
you
two.
have 2 times the water.
Twice the water.
There's water stored in there, you know.
Twice the water.
You know that, right? You just pop a straw in there like sips.
Yeah.
You just poke it through and you can drink if you're on it.
Crazy, the person that was walking us with the camel never mentioned that.
You can. You have
Oh.
to use a metal one, though.
Oh, really?
Metal straw.
Turtles?
Breaks right through.
Everything?
No, because, it's hard, the skin. So,
Interesting.
mhm. Is it bone? Is the hump bone
I don't know. Let's look it up.
or cartilage of some sort? I don't like that word, cartilage.
Why don't you like that word?
I don't know. It's just one of those gross words to me.
Cartilage.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Why am I looking up cartilage?
Don't worry about it.
What's in a camel's
No, what is a camel's hump made of? Because it'll say there's water in there.
fat?
Really? So why
Camel's
does it...
hump does not hold water at all. It actually stores fat.
Oh.
The camel uses it as nourishment when food is scarce. If a camel
Scarce.
uses the fat inside the hump will become limp and droop down.
Ooh,
With proper food and rest, the hump will return to normal.
that's so interesting, actually. I've never seen a limp hump
Yeah.
on a camel.
Actually, if you look up
Limp hump?
people were talking about zoos. A lot of zoos, if it's not a good zoo, because they usually do camel rides.
Mm-hmm.
If you look and they're droopy, not
Ooh.
great,
They're malnourished.
malnourished.
Yeah. So we went to Disney.
That's exciting.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And everybody was kind of like scaring me with the new Genie whatever system, the lightning lane thing or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But if you haven't been there in a while and you go and you use it,
Mm-hmm.
it's spectacular. It costs $15 and you just schedule your rides all day.
Yeah.
I'm not much of a Disney guy, So I was very nervous, but when we got there, I was put at ease by the app.
Disney truly is the best place on earth. I love Disney. I love Disney so much. I'm not afraid to say that I'm a Disney adult. I enjoy it immensely. I love being able to go places like Morocco and New Zealand and Tokyo and all these fun places. But there's just something about Disney that you go to and you just know it's going to be like a nice time.
Have you been to any of the foreign Disneys?
I've been to Tokyo Disney.
Oh.
And I went to Disney Sea, which is like their side park. So you know how like Disney World has Epcot and
yeah.
Theirs is called Disney Sea.
Like the letter C or S-E-A?
S-E-A.
Okay.
And it's insane. It's almost like a weird fever dream of a park because it has like 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea as a ride, which they used to have at Disney World and they got rid of. But like their themed lands can be like innovation. So they have like a whole Italian architecture side where it has like Michelangelo things.
Dude, we went in the Epcot ball. I didn't know you could go in there.
That's Spaceship Earth.
I didn't know.
I peed in my dad's shoe on that ride.
What?
Yeah. Fun fact.
I mean, recently?
No. When I was a kid. My dad hasn't been to Disney since probably the shoe incident. When I was a kid, I really had to go to the bathroom, and we were on Spaceship Earth, and my dad was like, we're riding it, and he's like, I have to go. And he says, okay, well, where are we going to go? Like, we're stuck on this ride. And so he gave me a shoe.
But it wasn't waterproof.
It was a Sperry, so maybe those are waterproof. I don't know.
So you pissed in his shoe.
Yep. And then I know exactly where I was, too. You know when you're coming up the ride, and they're, like, talking about fire? Like, and then they made fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was right there.
But wait, I'm more.
It was right before the fall of the library.
I'm more interested in and that's pretty early on.
Yeah, it was very early on. He held the shoe for a very long time.
But,
and you know what? It strikes me going on it so many times. When you go backwards, I don't remember how he held the shoe.
But I'm very intrigued and curious.
Yeah.
So what did he do with the pee-filled shoe?
Oh, he threw it out, and then he walked home with one shoe.
So he walked the rest of the park shoeless.
It was at nighttime.
So you were almost done.
Yeah.
What if he stepped on something? Whatever.
I mean, I don't think
couldn't he just gone
monorail.
could have just gone to the gift shop at that point and bought some Mickey shoes. I'm sure they had slippers.
No.
No?
I think at that point he was like, my kid just pissed in my shoe. I want to go home. Which, fair. Listen, I appreciate him. I love my dad for doing that for me.
That's a spectacular story.
Yeah.
I that's great. I can't believe I've never heard that before.
Yeah. Peed in my dad's shoe in Spaceship Earth.
That's wonderful.
Fun fact, another time I peed. I was a sleepwalker as a kid.
Okay.
And I thought Jackie's bed was the bathroom. So I walked into Jackie's bed while she was sleeping in it, and I lifted up the covers, and she's like, what are you doing? And I just started peeing right in her bed.
That's amazing.
And Jackie jumped out and was like, what is going on? And I was sleeping, so my parents come running in, and they just are watching me pee in Jackie's bed. They didn't stop me, and then I just went right back in my room, closed the door, and fell asleep.
A friend of ours did that too, and they have it on video because they had surveillance in the kids' room when they were little. So you see the kid get up out of bed. He opened his brother's top desk drawer and peed in the drawer, and then just went right back into bed like it was nothing.
It's crazy what you could do when you sleepwalk. Are you a sleepwalker? Have you ever sleepwalked?
I'm not.
Sleepwalked?
I don't know what the proper past tense is.
Sleepwalker?
Sleepwalked.
Yeah.
Slept
walked.
I don't know, but I don't think I've sleeping. I don't think I've ever peed in any weird places that I can remember. Maybe
honestly, my theory is always when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah, bathtub, whatever. If there's a drain, great.
Yeah.
But if there's no drain, then you're probably sleeping.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not. If you're outside and you have to, whatever.
Oh, Danielle.
I can't get up. You gotta go hit the thing. It's squirreling. We're squirreling right now. Sorry, Carla Marie.
Will you open the damn door?
I don't have a button over here.
Bowl chat?
Yeah.
We're doing bowl chat.
Can I say thank you to you guys?
Sure.
Hi everyone. Because when I was driving to Wildwood for vacation, I listened to old episodes of Bowl Chat, and it got me through my drive.
Oh, that's very sweet.
I couldn't listen to serial killers because my son, who has that mesophobia,
mesothelioma,
that thing, he can't stand the chewing.
Right.
So he said I was not allowed to listen to serial killers. But we listened to Bowl Chat.
Well, it's pretty sad.
That's Preston, not Spencer.
It's upsetting that there wasn't a new Bowl Chat for you to listen to. There should have been.
Yeah, I heard it got deleted.
Well, it was an issue with the memory card.
I heard that it was your fault, Andrew, and he was so mad at you.
Everything is my fault.
I wasn't mad. Look, things happen, but the only thing is that there's video of it. It was recorded, so I think he should post the video. The audio is horrendous.
Oh,
it would probably sound like this.
Oh,
but
what's the point?
Is the video funny?
Yes. Because Scary's in it, doing his Scary.
Oh, gosh. And that is something to be seen.
Yeah.
and it can't be unseen.
Well, you know what? If we get enough requests, maybe Andrew will cave.
It's not going to happen.
Oh.
Sorry, everyone.
Well, I'm excited to do serial killers when we do the Halloween cereal.
It's coming very soon.
I can't
I
wait.
have 3 Halloween cereals, and it's coming soon.
Okay, enjoy. Love you. Bye.
Thank you. Love you. Bye. Oh, hey, wait. Did you see that? Like Twitter, whatever, wanted to use that picture for that from Hocus Pocus 2 cereal that we did.
They did?
Did you see that notification?
Did they ask us?
Yeah, it was
Did you give
it was
them
real
permission?
because it was checked and
Did
it was.
you give us permission?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I don't know where it's going to go, but it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they liked for. It's really why that picture?
Who knows?
The one where we were all holding the boxes?
Yeah,
I don't know because it's coming soon.
I guess.
Okay.
No, that was last week.
Oh,
Anyway.
but is Hocus Pocus out? Is the
Oh,
cereal
I don't
finally
know.
out?
The
That's what I mean.
cereal's out. Yeah, I bought it in the store.
Oh, okay. That's what I meant.
No, someone's whatever.
It wasn't Cereal Joel?
No, you know what?
Joel cereal?
Secret Squirrel Joel, he tries hard. He'll send me pictures every once in a while, and I'm like, dude, no, thank you, but no, we've got it, because he's not in the same store anymore, so I don't see him.
He's nice.
He's very nice. I love Joel, and I'm hoping he's going to pick us a winner soon.
Pick me a winner.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
All right, have a good day,
Danielle.
Danielle. This episode's going really slow. Should we just take a break?
Hey, that's not very nice.
What?
Oh my God.
They're doing bull chat. They're not being nice.
Scary, I know. I wouldn't even try. I mean, I'm so disappointed that whole thing got destroyed that we could. Oh,
Okay, bye.
I guess we'll be back right after this. And we're back.
Hi, Scary.
Hey, Scary.
I need a Snickers.
No, you can't open those.
Why?
They're for contest winners.
They'll notice if one is gone of the 48.
Never
I'm
mind.
sorry. If you won a contest and you were supposed to get a full box of Snickers and it
No.
was open,
I can't do that to contest winners,
yeah,
especially when we have proof.
that's right.
I think it would be funny, though, if you included a note in the box that said, like, Scary.
Scary IOU one.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be funny. Oh, my God. Can I write that note?
Sure. Here's the. Andrew likes to use this book to write things. Oh. IOU one Snickers from Scary.
XO.
Don't rip the whole thing open. Just get your hand in there so you can pull one out.
O-U. 1 Snickers.
Scary Jones. Oh, you took the pull tab off too?
Sorry,
How was it going to get in?
Sorry, I was hungry.
Yeah. And now he's satisfied. Do they still say that? Do they still say that? Snickers satisfies? I don't think so.
Oh, imagine these in the fridge right now. That would be good.
Freezer. When we were in camp, we would freeze candy bars and then we'd smack them on the counter and they'd break into a million pieces.
That's intense.
And it was especially the Charleston Chews. Do you remember those?
Oh, there's one for the studio.
Yeah, it's still funny though. Let 'em put
Yeah. So a contest winner is going to be one shy of their lifetime supply.
lifetime.
Year supply.
Month.
Would you guys like to share this with me?
No. But you just
have
put the
small
note in.
bites.
Where's the note? Here. I owe you one Snickers bar. Sorry, I was hungry. Love Scary Jones.
You're welcome.
I left bit off Scary Snicker.
Thank you, guys.
No problem. I wish we could recreate the episode that we missed last week, but it is what it is.
Next time.
Yeah. Well,
Bye, Scary.
has that ever happened to you where you did something magical and then you tried to recreate it and it just wasn't as good? Because that happened to us once before and we decided never to do that again. Was there ever a Brooklyn Boys that was so good, but just for some reason it went away?
We know how to record podcasts.
Gotcha. I may have to hire you. Anyway, what are you looking for?
I'm just looking through my text messages
About what?
about text messages I'm getting.
Oh, all right.
That Snickers was good.
Yeah,
I haven't had a Snickers
it smells
in a while.
delicious. I have not had a Snickers in a long time either. But yeah, no, I remember that from camp. So we would freeze candy bars. We'd go to the canteen and they would put them in the freezer for us. And do you know what a Charleston Chew is?
My dad loves Charleston Chews.
So they still make them. They're hard to find, but Charleston Chew would come in vanilla, strawberry, or chocolate. And it was a big long, it was probably like a foot long, thin bar of nougat covered in chocolate. Huh. And I mean, you could bite it and it would and it would rip your teeth and it would be a pain in the ass. So you'd freeze it and then you'd smack it on the counter and it would break into 100 pieces.
Like brittle.
And it was so good that way.
Nice.
That was such a sleepaway camp thing. Mm-hmm.
I didn't go to sleepaway camp.
You never went to sleepaway camp?
Never went to sleepaway camp.
I did for 2 and I went for 2 7/8 years. I didn't like it toward the end, so I left a week early.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Dramatic reality TV style exit.
You're right. It wasn't. You know what it is I didn't. My group leader was a jerk to me, and he didn't like me very much, and he made me do things that I did not want to do. He knew I did not like playing basketball.
Is this
No.
going to be a therapy session?
No, he knew I did not like playing basketball or football, so he gave me extra basketball and football because he didn't like me. I can't imagine why. And so I came home early that summer, and I never went back. And then I just started working when I was like 13 or 14 years old. And here I am, Andy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Mm-hmm.
Look at us. Do you know how much I sweat in the desert?
I'm sure a lot.
A lot.
And you said something about air conditioning?
Yeah. So the tent we had was air conditioned, which was beautiful.
Tent.
Yeah. So in the desert camp, we were in luxury tents. It was almost like a glamping experience.
Kind of like what the fire festival was supposed to be.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was like that.
Yep.
But then, why is Nick calling?
What are you doing?
Nick is calling for some
turn
reason.
it off. What are you doing?
I don't know. He's calling.
Okay, well, he doesn't know that you're recording this right now. He must need you for something. You don't have to answer it.
I'll just text him now saying recording bowl chat.
So tell him I just drank some of his honey. It was wonderful.
Okay. Anyway.
So glam tents.
It was beautiful. But they shut the air off between 9:30 a.m. and 7:30 p.m. to conserve energy.
What kind of...
The whole camp shuts off.
So it's not really is it a tent?
Yes.
But it has all kinds of luxuries?
Yes. It has a pool. It had AC.
Okay, so why not just have a room? Why is it a tent? I don't understand. At that point, it might as well just be a hotel.
Because you can't build a hotel in the middle of the desert.
Well, I mean, you could build permanent tents. They don't have to be tents. They could be made of...
They are. They have metal poles holding them up. And
right.
It's like a big tent.
I guess that's like the draw of it, right? That's the charm. The desert charm.
Yes. Because they can't build a hotel in the desert.
So, like, next door, was there, like, the trailer park version of it that was just like a Coleman tent?
No.
Nobody...
You could camp in certain places, but it's like you'll die.
Like, can you just drive up and just put a tent down?
You could. The nomads do that.
Oh, those are the guys that move all over the place, right?
Yes, and they do it when the camels run out of food in the area. They keep moving,
and that's when
people
the
are
hump
still
gets
nomads
limp.
for that day.
Is
to
that
this
what-
day, people were like, you could see nomad camps traveling. It was nuts.
Wow,
I've never seen that before.
Where are they going?
To find the next food source for the camels.
So that's their whole life, is just to find food for the camels?
Just traveling. They just constantly are moving. It was very interesting, very fascinating. There's all different tribes and what they do, and it was really, it was an interesting experience.
I'm glad you got to experience that. It wouldn't be my first choice, but I'm glad you did that.
I will say, our tour guide did take us someplace that the minute they told me, I said, I don't want to go. I know where this is going. They took us to a carpet store, and when we went to Tangier, I remember this. They did the same exact thing. Morocco is known for its carpets.
Oh, I thought they wanted you to get on a magic carpet.
No.
And take a dumb Instagram picture of you flying in the store.
I would have loved that way better than what I got.
Got it.
So we're sitting there, and originally they're telling us all about the history of the Berber tribe that grew up there and lived there and all this stuff. And then they start talking about the carpets. And at this point in my head, I already, like I said, I went to Tangier, and we got a whole 25-minute spiel about the carpets. I am not buying a carpet as a souvenir. I'm just not. I only do carry-ons. I'm not going to walk on a plane with, like, a giant-ass carpet. And
is it almost like a timeshare thing? They go there and they make you sit there?
So I'm sitting there as they're making tea, because they make lots of tea. And
Who wants hot tea in the desert?
It's actually really good. They do a mint tea, so it's, like, super refreshing.
Okay.
But carpet after carpet, and this one's made like this, and this one's made like this, and the pattern on this one. And then at the end, and they're like, and for all of this, shipping and handling is not included, but you could get yours today. And I'm like, no, I'm not buying a carpet. Well, what about this carpet? Still no. And after this, they have to clean up all these carpets, and you're awkwardly sitting there like, oh, I'm not buying one of these.
How much are their carpets?
So realistically, depending on which one you wanted, they could run anywhere from like 100 to like 600.
Wow.
Plus shipping. All hand woven. Yeah, plus shipping, which they're like, we kept saying, but with shipping, this is going to be expensive for us. No, it's not going to be expensive. I'm like, It is going to be expensive.
It'll be more than the carpet cost.
Exactly. How are you?
They have to get a FedEx truck out there.
It's a remote village in the middle of nowhere. You can't tell me the shipping and handling isn't going to be a lot. Yeah. And plus, I live in a 600 square foot apartment. Where am I putting this giant ass carpet?
So that's their thing. It's carpets.
Carpets.
Okay.
All hand woven by the different.
Do you think that there are people, like wealthy people, that go there just for the carpets?
Without a doubt.
Because they know that that's the carpet king.
Let me tell you something. You go there. Survivor must go there for their prop department, because they just you would walk around and you just see like all these old antique looking cups and like necklaces and like all this crazy stuff, swords, all this stuff. And you'd be like, okay, if they were filming a movie here, they definitely just used all this. It's
how
right
do
there.
you get to this desert? You fly to where?
So how we did it was we flew from London to Casablanca in Morocco. From Casablanca, we went to Chigaga
on a little plane.
No, it wasn't that little.
Okay.
But then from there, it was a 2-hour ride in the desert to the camp.
That had to be a fun part. I would have liked the ride, passing stuff. I like looking at things.
It was like 12 o'clock at night when we got there.
That's too bad.
But it was actually kind of cool because by the time the next morning when we woke up, we had no idea what anything looked like.
Got it.
So it was almost like, oh, wow, this is beautiful.
And would you do this again?
I think it was a one and done for me with the desert. If anything, maybe I would go to Marrakesh again because that was cool. Seeing the Medina was really awesome.
That's weird. There used to be a nightclub called Marrakesh on Long Island.
Oh, wow.
That's weird. Does it mean something?
Moroccan themed?
What does it mean? Is it a city?
Yeah, it's a city in Morocco.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I remember having to go work at a bar called Marrakesh.
Yeah, it was.
I was
Marrakesh
underage.
was really nice. The Medina was interesting.
We have a boss named Medina.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Wow, all these names.
It was almost like Times Square. And so that part, like, we went at night because it's a night market.
Mm-hmm.
You could go during the day, but, like, most people go at night because that's when all the food is out and everyone's having fun and doing whatever. But at nighttime, you couldn't escape the tourists. Or not the tourists, the people that would come up and be like, this is the best shirt you'll ever find. And then 2 seconds later, someone else, this is the best shirt you'll ever find.
How many people are there? I don't understand. Like, it's not like Times Square. How many people are there? Is it a big tourist?
Yes, it's
huge. It is. I feel like it was just like you and a couple of friends in the middle of nowhere in the desert. I didn't realize that it was a tourist thing.
It is it's a huge, huge market.
Okay.
That everyone just walks through and has shirts, it has food, it has everything you could think of, they sell there.
Kind of like Quincy Market in Boston?
Sure. Let's say it's like Quincy Market in Boston.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's great.
Exactly
Or
like
that market, the Star Wars market at Disney.
Kind of like that.
Hollywood Studios.
Think more along those lines.
That looked like,
Yeah.
that thing.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
It was cool.
I got a penny there.
It's great.
Cooper made me get a penny in that dumb machine.
The 51-cent machine?
It's not 51 cents anymore.
How much is it now?
It's just $1. And you don't even have to put a penny in.
What?
It says, no penny? No problem. We'll provide it. But there's not even a slot to put a penny in. I was excited because I wanted to use my penny because it was a brand new one. And they don't let you. You put $1 in and the penny comes out. And you don't even crank the freaking thing anymore.
What?
There were a few machines that cranked, but the other one, you just push the button and the penny comes out all smushed. It was kind of messed up. And we broke one of the machines, too. Because we had just come off Splash Mountain, and Cooper wanted the Splash Mountain penny, and my money was all wet. So I put the $1 bill in, and it was like, and then it stopped. And it was like, sorry, this machine no longer accepts cash. And I was like, but wait a second.
I can't. Just your sound effects are so not what things sound like.
That is exactly what it sounded like.
So the dollar machine went
pretty much. Then the lights were off.
What?
Yeah, it went offline, kind of like the Stupid Man box did last week. It just went nuts.
And what did the Superman box do when it crapped out?
It just went.
It went.
Yeah.
Just like that.
That's what happened. All the colors went off, and that was it.
All the colors.
Yeah. I have to go soon.
Okay.
And I only say that because I have to go home.
We'll get another commercial in right here. And the battery on my computer is about to die, so.
Oh, everything just dies.
Everything dies. Okay, we'll be back.
Right after this. And we're back. That hole wasn't big enough. Anyway, like I was saying, is
you have another 5 minutes before we shut this off.
Okay, I have to go soon because there's one of those corporate things today that they want everybody to be in here for 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And so I have to first drive all the way back to Long Island.
Wow.
And then take the train back in and the train home. And I'm not going to get home until like 8 o'clock tonight.
Why
I'm going to be miserable.
Driving home?
I will not drive home at 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Do you know what a nightmare that is? You guys don't like driving to Long Island ever. Try driving to Long Island at 5 or 6 o'clock in the afternoon on a weekday. From the city. That is insanity. So
misery.
I would rather sit on a packed train full of COVID than drive and sit in traffic. So
you say a packed train full of COVID as you just went to Disney World.
No. We're getting it. There's no doubt. It's just a matter of when. I mean, that was COVID central.
Do you know they have the new boosters out?
I do know that.
I got to go get mine. Well, I also have to get my flu shot too.
Isn't it? I got the thing in the mail for the flu shot. But isn't there?
Do you want to go together?
No.
And hold hands?
No, because mine's a specific store. You can come to Long Island when we go roller skating next week.
Oh, I'd do that.
Are we still doing that?
I think so.
I think people are bailing. I don't understand. It was like, well, everyone all gung-ho. I set up this roller skating party.
How do you think I feel with everything I set up here? Everyone's all like, yeah, we'll do it. And then all of a sudden it gets to the day and it's like, ooh, I have commitments. And then I think to myself, great. Happy I set this whole thing up.
But that's the worst part about it is you set it up and then you look like an idiot to these people that you set things up with. Like they're having a staff come in. The Scatosaurus is going to be there.
Not the Scatosaurus.
Yes, like they're having a guy come in and be in the suit and do the thing. I don't think they do the hokey pokey anymore, but whatever. And could you imagine if I have to call on Sunday and be like, look, everybody bailed. I don't know what to tell you.
We're going to get this done. I mean, worst comes to worst, I will drive to the place.
But like 2 or 3 people, like already, like, well, you know.
Again, this is the thing. It's the same thing that when we get breakfast in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
One person is like, everyone's gung-ho about getting breakfast, right? We get the breakfast. The minute someone's like, ooh, did you think those eggs were cooked all the way? Then someone else, without a doubt, chirps in, ooh, my peanut butter and jelly definitely had moldy bread. I feel sick too. And then it just starts. And then all of a sudden, everybody somehow gets a stomach virus.
And it's your fault.
And it's always mine. And I had to arrange the entire freaking order, place the damn order. And then because one person said their eggs were a little bit too greasy, everybody has a stomach
And now
issue.
you have to set up the urgent care appointments for everyone.
I don't go that far.
Seriously.
You know why? Because the minute everyone leaves here, I check. You're all fine.
My arm's fine, by the way.
That's great.
Yep.
How's your mouth?
My jaw still hurts, but my
Okay.
arm is fine.
Great.
Hopefully the jaw thing goes away.
Thankfully, you didn't die from your arm.
No, I didn't. By the way, when it says low battery, how much longer do we have?
Well, we're at 9%. I could see it in the corner.
Oh, I couldn't see that because I need glasses now, too.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Vision problems?
My vision is going.
You need to eat more carrots.
Carrots, that's right. Vitamin A.
Yeah.
Or K. What is A? A, K, K, A. One of those. I'm pretty sure it's A.
Yeah.
What's the I one? Is it A? I don't know. I just take my Centrum, and I get everything I need from A to Zinc. What?
A to zinc? Oh, my God.
That's their thing, dude. I didn't just make that up.
I mean, it was actually kind of funny.
But I didn't make it up. That's their thing.
I mean, I think it's funny.
Okay, but
I like it. That's a good marketing campaign.
I don't think they use it anymore, though.
Yeah.
It's something
Well, they
complete.
should.
Something complete from A to Zinc.
That's fun.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so
Okay.
do we want to end it?
I think we should just because I really have to go, and she wants to come in and vacuum.
Okay.
I didn't make a
plus I
mess.
have so much I have to do today.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you so
I'm
much.
going to see the Michael Jackson musical.
MJ?
Yeah.
I thought
I'm
it was-
actually
I
going to
thought that
be
was
here. I'm going to be
canceled.
right around the corner.
Oh, that was done.
No, it's still happening unless my mom and I are going to see a weird off-Broadway version of it.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. And then we're going to the Odeon for corn ravioli.
I'm sorry.
It's for her birthday.
MJ ended. You're going to see BJ. Have fun down there.
That is disgusting.
What? And the bear. BJ McKay and his best friend, Bear. We've been through this, Greg Ebigan.
Thank you guys so much for listening.
Bear the monkey.
Okay.
70s, driving a truck.
Hey, we're the monkeys.
No, not that kind of monkey.
Going around with the monkeys.
That's also not it at all.
Going around, yeah, we're the monkeys.
People say we monkey around.
Yeah,
People
we're
say we monkey around.
monkey around.
Anyway, stop singing.
Yeah.
I got complaints from Doug and Matt. Stop singing.
Who?
Doug and Matt.
Okay, Doug and Matt, you're 2 listeners out of thousands. Congrats.
Doug-
We'll give you a medal, guys. Congrats. Matt and I text on the side, too. Let me tell you something. He doesn't like you.
Do you know that
Anyway.
Doug no longer will drink pina coladas because of you?
If you like pina coladas
All right.
and getting lost in the rain.
Caught. At least know your 70s songs.
That's in the 70s?
It's either 70s or very early 80s.
I think it's early 80s.
I think it's late 70s.
Well, now let's check.
Look it up. They call it the pina colada song. But that's
what
not,
else would it be called, Scott?
That's actually not what it's called. That's in parentheses. It's called,
Lost in the Rain?
yeah, no.
Oh, it's called Escape by
Yeah,
Rupert
that's
Holmes.
right. Escape.
1979.
Woo!
It won the People's Choice Award for Favorite New Song. Oh, no, it was nominated. It didn't win.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway,
Well, thank you so much for listening, guys.
that's about a dude who's tired of his wife and he puts a want ad in the paper, and so does his wife about him.
how?
Oh, no, she put the ad in the paper, and he read the ad and responded to it in the paper, no less. So this whole process took quite a while.
Yeah, that's
Like you
something.
couldn't just like swipe left and right. She had to write to the newspaper and put an ad in it. And then he had to see the paper and respond to the personal ad by writing in. Then they printed that and she saw it. So this whole thing took like 2 weeks, and then they finally met in a bar.
What a romantic endeavor.
Right?
I didn't know there was that much depth to the Pina Colada song.
There was.
Who knew?
Yeah. And then, she walked in He saw her smile, recognized it, and was like, wow, I didn't know you liked pina coladas or getting caught in the rain. And they also have sex in the sand dunes on the Cape. Did you know that?
What?
Yeah.
I gotta read these lyrics. You really
Well, it's funny because I know songs for many, many years, but I don't ever really listen to the lyrics. Every once in a while, I'll sit and go, wait a minute. That's what it is? Just like Jimmy Buffett, the Margarita song. I always thought he stepped on a Pop-Tart. And I had to listen really carefully, but he blew out his flip-flop when he stepped on a Pop-Top. Like, because used to, back in the day, you would pull a soda can and the thing would come completely off. It wasn't just a, you'd have to pull it off and you just fling the thing. And they'd be all in the sand because idiots would drink beers on the beach. And they would just fling these things and you'd step on it. You'd cut your foot up.
That's terrible.
That's a Pop-Top. Huh. But that was soda because that's pop.
Yeah.
It wasn't beer. That's what he was singing about, soda pop.
Interesting. I have a theory about Jimmy Buffett.
You do?
Have I told you?
No, I don't know.
I don't think Jimmy Buffett's real.
Really?
I don't think Jimmy Buffett's real.
You think it's just a made-up marketing scheme?
Jimmy Buffett is Batman. Someone has to take up the mantle when Bruce Wayne goes. And so there's someone waiting in the wings to always take up the mantle of Jimmy Buffett. There's too much on the line. The man has hotels.
Yeah.
He releases an album every year. He tours. He
has a whole neighborhood. He has a whole neighborhood. They gave it away on Wheel of Fortune.
Complexes.
Did you see that?
I have. Because I do watch Wheel of Fortune.
I want to win a house.
Let me tell you, too much is riding on Jimmy Buffett for him to go, and I don't believe Jimmy Buffett's real. Jimmy, if you're watching this, I'm on to you. Whatever your real name is, I know you're not real. I know you're not real.
And when he does go, he's just going to be like Bernie, and they're just going to prop him up.
Yes! Yeah. There's too much riding on it. I'm telling you. You can't, how is it that this man tours all the time?
Does he still tour?
Yes.
Wow.
He releases a new album every other year.
Parrot heads are the fans.
They are?
Yes.
The parrot heads will be crushed when Jimmy goes. Yeah. And who's seen Jimmy Buffett in real life? Riddle me this. If you've met Jimmy Buffett...
That's a Batman thing, right?
The Riddler.
Okay.
If you've met Jimmy Buffett and or have a picture with him, figure it out how to get that to us, because I don't believe you met him. I don't. You met the Jimmy impersonator.
I'm sure some of our older radio friends have met him.
Ask.
I'm sure
bet you they haven't.
I'm sure he's been to Light FM on multiple occasions.
I don't think so.
I bet.
Ask Cubby.
I'm sure Cubby has a picture with Jimmy Buffett.
I want to get Cubby on the line. No, we shouldn't. We should save it for another bowl chat.
No, because I don't want to come back to this.
Should I call Cubby from my phone?
Do you have his number?
I think so.
I'll just text him. Don't worry about it, because I really, really do have to go.
But if you don't believe Jimmy Buffett is real either...
Hey, do you have a picture with Jimmy Buffett, ? Okay.
That's not real.
By the way, Cooper made fun of me.
Yeah.
She's like, there must be something going around on TikTok. Like, she's like, and it's like, this is how adults or like old people do text messages. Hey, ! Did you want to come over later? ? Because I'm going to make dinner, period. Also, what did you want for dinner? ? Like, why is that to be made fun of?
Well, to be honest,
it's punctuation. The kids, because they just do a big old run-on sentence.
Well, you're asking the wrong person, because I do that too.
What?
I always start off with hi! ! I do the same thing. If I want specific answers, if I get a brick of text, I'm not going to know what you're saying.
That's the thing, because kids these days, what are they? Gen what?
Gen
the new ones.
Alpha.
I guess. I don't know. Like the little kids.
I think it's Alpha.
They just go on their phone and they say, hey, I'm going to the store. Did you want anything from the store? Also, I'm going to get ice cream after dinner. Are you going to come to dinner with us? Where are we going for dinner? It's all one big, long thing.
That would stress me out. That gives me anxiety. Just
no punctuation. Yeah, it says he's driving. He's not going to answer.
Oh, damn it.
He has the thing on. He's safe.
Well, as Jimmy Buffett would say, we may have made a Jamaica mistake making this episode so long.
Why? Oh, because I'm going to have a ticket on the car and I have to get back on a train in 2 hours?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wasting away again, Margaritaville.
What were some of his other songs? It's the only one I know.
Cheeseburger in Paradise.
That one was dumb. And you know what? I bet you in his restaurant that plays every 10 seconds and the waitstaff just wants to burn the place down.
Yeah, the one in Orlando.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but I do remember a volcano of sorts.
Okay.
So I think they had a volcano on the wall that would explode. Or maybe I'm just thinking of the Mexico Pavilion at Epcot. Either or. It's
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm going to go in the car right now and listen to this.
Oh, so cool.
Do you think it'll be ready?
Absolutely.
Great. Can't wait. Thank you so much for listening to Bold Chat.
Oh, should we just make it? I mean, we're so close. We're almost at 40 minutes.
We will. We'll see you Monday with an all-new serial killer. Sorry this episode was late, but thanks for hanging on.
Thanks for hanging in there. We appreciate you all for listening so much.
Please follow us on all social platforms at Serial Killers PC, because this is not Serial Killers. It is the sister podcast to serial killers where we just talk about whatever.
And make sure you hit the subscribe button wherever you're listening, or else that will be your big Jamaica mistake.
Okay.
You need to stay tuned for when new episodes drop.
Thank you all so much for sending us all the stuff. Like, there's boxes.
so much cereal.
There's boxes piled up. There's so
Tons.
much stuff. We're not going to get to all of it.
Not all of it.
We're going to have to do one big blowout episode where
One
we just
big
do
blowout.
10 of them.
Spoonies are coming up, too. I really have to start preparing for that.
Oh, my goodness.
All right.
All right.
Well, thank you all for listening. We appreciate you guys. And leave a review if you feel so inclined. We
I haven't
really
looked at
love
those in
y'all.
a long time.
We haven't gotten one. so
Really?
it's fine. Yeah.
Oh, man. Wow.
Leave us reviews. We really, really want to read them.
Okay.
All right. Until next
Lots of
time.
spoons. Say clink, Andrew.
Clink.
Clink.
Ah. It's aggressive.
There's so many. I never realized how many spoons people have. So these are all serial killer spoons.
I love 'em.
There's so many. And this one says, what is this one? This one says something else. It says, "You're awesome. Keep that shit up." What? Where did this one come from?
This one says, Jimmy Buffett isn't real. I knew it.
Liar.